So, Black Ops 4 has been over for a hot minute, and it's left serious damage on the zombies community. So I think it's time to look back on the good of zombies, what made it so good and what made us want to play it in the first place. So, for today's video, we're going to be going over Shadows of Evil, the beginning of Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was probably the highest point the zombies community ever got to, and sadly, probably the highest point it'll ever get to.
I shit myself. My pants are fucking soiled. I cheers to that. I cheers to that.
I apologize greatly, on with the show. Shadows was a super innovative map, and it introduced to us 4 new characters, played by a celebrity cast. The characters included Jessica Rose, a, nice lady, who you could probably find in the Vanilla Unicorn, Jackie Vincent, a corrupt cop also known as
Jackie fucking Vincent,
a salty boxer named Floyd Campbell, and finally, Nero Blackstone, a debt-engulfed magician played by none other than the talented Jeff Goldblum. These characters are not the most fan-favorited in zombies, but provide a rather refreshing new set of faces that help launch Black Ops 3 into a new, exhilarating story. The amount of hype for this game was insane, and the trailer for the map was very promising. Being so innovative, it introduced a lot of new features. I want to go over these features and show how they work with the map to create a map that I personally think is one of the best of all time. So you have the Margwas first off. The Margwas are probably one of the best bosses ever introduced in zombies. I love the Panzer, I love Brutus, but the Margwas are so perfect. They work like a final boss in a video game. Like say Mario, you have to shoot a certain point on someone's back, like jump on Bowser's shell or certain points. That's what it reminds me of with the Margwas. They're really challenging, but you know that you have to shoot at a certain spot, you have to wait for it to open, so even if you have a really good gun, you can't just immediately destroy them. It still takes planning, you have to wait for the eyes to open. It's sort of the perfect boss, although it can be really hard for beginners, especially the fact that if you don't have Jug, it just one-shots you, it absolutely slams your ass.
Saved.
So for this map, it's very, H.P. Lovecraft style. They introduced these bees that kind of replace hellhounds, and I think it works really well in this map. The bees, to me, are one of the best kind of round 5, is what I'm going to call it, round 5 bosses, because you have, like, hellhounds, you have bees, you have spiders on Setsubo. They always kind of come in, they give you a max ammo, and when a map is feeling creative, sometimes they switch that up. You have Valkyrie drones on Grog Krovi, Black Ops 3 has a lot of new ones, you have jumping jacks, but I just feel these bees really seem to work well, especially with the aesthetic on the map. It kind of goos your screen, and that works for this. It kind of squirts all over your screen. And these bees, they're not too challenging, but they provide, I feel, what the Valkyries couldn't really do. The Valkyries are a little too strong, but the bees, while on their own are not too strong, when they're paired with, let's say, the meatballs, or let's say, especially the Margwa, or just a zombie round, they can kind of make it more challenging without making it almost impossible. Another feature I want to talk about is the Beast. The Beast is very similar to Afterlife in the way that you can go up to something, hold either square, X, or whatever your control key is on your computer, and you can turn into a new form of the character and kind of go above the limits. And I wouldn't say puzzles, but they're kind of similar, The Beast really helps differentiate on this map good players and, people who haven't really played the map, whether they're good or not, with people who have played this map. Because if you played the map, you can get so much better at unlocking stuff with the Beast. You can get all of Footlight unlocked in one beast mode, and I think that's the fun of it. It's very similar to Mob of the Dead, but it introduces the new grappling, and I know the electric is the same, but you can bash open crates, and a lot of the map works with beast mode pretty well. And I will say beast mode beast mode, here comes a weird beast mode edit. Man, I got sidetracked. What were we talking to again? Oh yeah, beast mode. It definitely works to kind of the feel of the overall map, the H.P. Lovecraft, Apothecon, Squid Tentacle kind of vibe. In my personal opinion, Shadows of Evil is just such a great map. Although it is a really good story and it's able to kick off Black Ops 3, it doesn't limit gameplay like something in Black Ops 4. Shadows is an innovative map that creates a new experience that still feels like zombies as a whole. It introduces a new wonder weapon. Although it may be overpowered, the Apothecon Servant is one of the most recognizable and now one of the most well-known wonder weapons. And Shadows, although it's very hard for beginners, it's just a great map, and a lot of people don't like it. I understand it's challenging, it's kind of weird, but for people who do like it, I think they really do enjoy it. And I think even people who don't like it can kind of see, people who don't like it can kind of at least appreciate the fact that Treyarch went out of their way to create this huge expansive map that is different but doesn't destroy the essence of zombies like a map in Black Ops 4 might. Shadows of Evil, in my opinion, was a great map, and this is how I'm going to rank it in the tier list. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my retrospective on Shadows of Evil, and if you like this video and you want to see more, because I'm going to do most of the zombies maps, especially in Black Ops 3, click subscribe, hit like, comment any criticisms, anything you liked. I don't care. Please share with your friends. That actually helps a lot. And thank you.